What's going on, people? Look at that fucking moon. Can you crazy bastards hear me okay? Well, hello, everybody. I'll just go down here and read the names. We got um, Gabby's coming on for sure. Haley might come on, but um, if Haley does come on, it's just going to be a chat. We're not. This is not about the FBC stuff. Man, that sky is wicked. What's up, JFK, Richard B, Damone, Green Chilies, Drain the Twomp. Oh gosh, Victor, Edward, and I'm gonna throw the link out here. Edward, you or I mean anybody can come up that wants to, except fucking Red Hood. What's up, Steffi? Cat Eyes, Terrence. What the hell, man? Exiled One. That's a new one on me. Hills, baby. I'd like to have you on here, Hills. What's up, other Bill? Kid Nurse. Oh, and we have Tree. Well, we weren't planning on talking about FEC tonight because uh, Haley is waiting on a cable for her computer so she can screen share things and show the proof. The guest is Gabby. I'm just waiting on her to show up, and possibly Haley and whoever else wants to come up. Hills, I need to get you on a panel. But one of my things is popping cherries. I've had what is it, five, six ladies come up that have never been on panels before. Okay, somebody's in here. Hey, Gabby.
Hey guys, what's up? You should
Hey.
have seen this
Oh, I
cat
wanted to
move.
tell y'all. He's doing okay though.
He heard your voice, and it's like he was asleep on my lap. And as soon as you started the stream, he's like, "I know that fucking voice."
Well, he was one of them that was following me around all the time, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he's doing good. As soon as we got back, like before I sat him on the ground or anything, I put him in the litter box, and he went right away. He's doing pretty good. He's just chilling.
Right on. Well, I taught him how to use the litter box by actually using it in front of him. So.
Yeah, I remember that's what you told me in the photos you sent.
Hmm. Yeah, those better not get leaked either. Oh, so guys, guess what? Um, like I had never seen a real black person before, except for on TV. And I mean, I was kind of scared, but I finally met a black person today,
You
and
did
it
so
happened to be
good too.
Gabby.
You did so
I
good.
know. I mean, like I was kind of hiding behind the car at first, but I mean,
Well, I told
she
you I
threw
don't
out a
bite.
little food, and well, no, you don't bite hard, just in the right places.
There you go. If you do it right.
Damn right.
So did you open
I
up
should have made
your?
notes. I completely forgot all my talking points. Oh yeah, that's something I got to show everybody. um, you guys are not gonna. Gabby brought me a gift today. Um, I can no longer say that I don't own a voice changer because I mean it was technically made for babies, but
It still works.
I mean it's cool. Here, oh hell yeah, I've been playing with it.
I knew you would too. I was in. That's why I told you I was walking around the store with it.
All right, I got to take my headset off so I won't be able to hear you because otherwise you guys are just gonna hear me and not the voice changer. But Hold on, let's test this thing out real quick.
Let's sing. La 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 la.
Shut up, fucker. NV cat. Oh, let me try the next one. Check. NV cat is watching, but he's always watching the wrong direction.
Oh no.
All right, how was that? Now that I've got an actual voice changer, I can fuck with people.
It's perfect. We got great grandma back.
Nice.
The community needed it.
Hell yeah.
How is everyone?
Oh man, I'm way behind on the chat.
It's great grandma.
Have you ever been on a panel before?
Yeah, a couple times, but mostly just
Okay.
like when I got to get up there and show my ass.
Oh right, yeah. Well, I saw that today. Shit,
Never
I
just
wasn't
to like
supposed to
chill.
talk. I wasn't supposed to talk about that. Yeah, I got you. I mean, 90% of other people's panels that I go up on is because somebody wants to call me out for some bullshit.
Oh, and those photos better not get out either.
Uh-oh.
I'll be a shitty
Look,
kitty.
I only sent them to like, I don't know, 5 or 6 people, so it should be okay.
Well, as long as it was only like 10 or 15, that's fine. I don't know how to.
Yes. Oh, go ahead.
I think, can you not type in the chat when you're on the stream?
No.
I didn't think so.
Nope, unfortunately not. I kind of wish they would. I can, but I don't think you can. I mean, you can try. They're down at the bottom. Well, I don't know. Do you have an iPhone or Android?
Yeah, iPhone.
Okay. Well, I'm not familiar with how iPhone does it, but somewhere you'll see 3 little dots, like down at the bottom or wherever. You can
Mm-hmm.
click that. See if that'll let you.
Nope. Just private. It's weird.
It's just easier to read their questions or whatever and talk them out.
Other Bill so got my address. Do what? What are you talking about, Bill?
Oh, somebody wants up.
Great
Well,
grandma
hey,
unhinged.
here's a
Hello.
surprise. Hello.
Hello, mother.
Hello, lovey. I found it, Cat Eyes. I scrolled up through the chat and found it. So, how do you like your new toy, Bill?
Are you talking about the voice changer or the other thing you guys got me? Because I wasn't supposed to talk about the other thing.
Well, the one thing you can talk about.
Oh, it's awesome. Uh-oh, Cat Eye. Somebody's asking for the link. All right.
I think she may have been asking for it for me.
You gonna come up,
Oh,
Cat?
okay. Well, I'll throw one in anyway. Yeah, I want Cat Eyes to come up and roast me one of these
Get up
days.
here. Get up here with us, Cat Eyes.
It would be an honor to be roasted by
How
Cat
did
Eyes.
you like riding in our trunk?
Hi, Julie.
Well, the trunk wasn't bad. It was the freaking look. I understand that people, how do I say this? People expire and they're no fun anymore when rigor mortis sets in. But please fucking get rid of them. Don't ride around with them in your trunk. One, it's uncomfortable for me, and two, you're gonna get caught.
What are we supposed to do with the ones that don't get arrested? We got to stick them somewhere. Ow, you little shit.
Well, I mean, Richard B does bring up an interesting point. we do engage in. It's not gay. It's just manly goings on in a bedroom, but it's not gay.
You kill me, man.
We had to take the spare tire out. That's where we had Bill. Because it's not like an actual trunk, it's like a SUV hatchback type deal, so we had to stick him where the spare tire goes and sit all the shit on top of it.
Yeah, but it has shackle anchors. Did you guys do that, or was that an option from the factory?
Ford did that.
Right on, right
It's
on.
all Ford.
Oh, did you guys see that moon or the sky I was showing off earlier?
I did.
Pretty wild.
See, where you're at, you have like, it's completely open. That's what I was telling Mom. It's like
Hmm.
maybe 15 degrees colder here than what it is by your house because we have so much water and trees around us.
Right.
And then it's just complete like fields out by you. And what were those?
Hmm.
They look like tiny little corn stalks without corn on them. What were those? There's like fields of them.
Corn stalks without corn on them.
They were
They
only
look like
like 2
they
feet
look like
tall.
somebody had come along and cut the corn stalks in half.
You might be talking about sometimes wheat looks like that because there's winter wheat.
Maybe that's what it is.
I'm not sure what was it like skinnier than regular corn stalk?
Yeah. I
I'm
mean, not
I'm trying to
really.
think.
To me, it looked just
We
like a regular like corn stalk that somebody had just cut in half. But the whole
mm,
field was like that.
Okay,
it might
so
have been a
with
field. It might have been a field of sweet corn because the way they do most of the fields that we went by today go to like make bread or to feed cattle or whatever. Um, you don't want to eat that shit off the cob.
yeah,
But like sweet corn, like they cut it all flat level
maybe
at
that's
the
what it
tops,
was.
and they probably just sometimes they leave the stalks up, like around Halloween time, and I don't know for sure, but around Halloween time, what they'll do is they'll take a combine and they'll cut mazes like through the fields and then charge people to go out there and stuff. That might be what it was.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
it
I
was
can't.
weird.
Parents, JFK, Damone, sorghum. What, what is that? What is sorghum?
Oh goodness,
What
Her
in the
baby
hell
on
was that?
door.
that was the cat.
Uh,
That was a cute cat. It's in my lap, so and my phone is like kind of close. So
The the other cats, because there was only we actually got one of the kittens back today because a few days ago we gave somebody three. They decided they only wanted two now, so they sent one back. So that little tiny one, the one that follows me around the most, we have it back now.
Oh,
well, he
And
was
then
meant to be.
we have one other, and
You can't chew on my cord.
they you can tell that they're walking around looking for each other. The parents are very upset. They're walking
Oh,
around looking for those babies. I mean, but that's just what you got to do with animals, you know.
part
yeah.
of it. Hi, sheepdog.
My other cat is not very happy with me right now.
You better.
She'll get over it.
I
Yeah.
told her this cat this time she don't get to stop at my house and say, "Here, mom."
No, Beans is a nut. I could not have kept that cat. My cat would have killed Beans as a kitten. That cat was terrible.
Well, hey, you sheepdog.
Hi,
Hi,
Kinsey.
sheepdog. What's up, Kinsey?
And so, yeah, Bill, next time you want to get kidnapped, you can't be out in the parking lot running around naked and greased up.
Yeah. You can't
Why
do that.
not?
We can't get you in the
Why?
trunk like that.
It makes us look bad. We don't care.
because you just because you were chasing a naked guy covered in baby oil with a ball gag strapped
And
around
And
his
like
neck, and
a voice
you think that
changer.
makes you look bad?
with
And
your baby toy voice changer. And your kittens. He had his
All right.
little kitten crate and his microphone.
I got to get that voice changer again. I got an idea.
Oh shit!
All right. I got to take the headset off again.
He kept running, saying,
Shut up. Check. Check.
He did not want to give Gabby that cat.
Somebody call for help. These crazy ladies are chasing me around. Help me.
Oh God, we've lost our minds.
Oh, how was that?
It's perfect. It was perfect.
I
This
think
cat is so cute.
the great
If I'm sitting on my porch, I would like put the camera on. Let's see if you guys can see it.
the great grandma thing got you lots of practice, Bill. You're great. You're good at that.
Can you see it, or is it?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm everybody. Now I really will be everybody.
Oh, you should have heard Gabby walking through the store.
Oh yeah, we won't say who, but I can do somebody in this community's voice, like spot on with that toy. I should have done it for you. I don't know why I didn't. No, I should have played
Well,
with
you were
that.
busy with the other toy.
Yeah.
If you watch some of Ed's, you'll hear her.
Yeah.
Come on, spill it.
Okay, so you know the very beginning of Ed's screams.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
All right. Yeah, I got you.
So we could get Gabby to do that part and get Cap to do that's the sad part.
That's good stuff right there. I don't care who you are.
Happy Friday, motherfuckers.
Hey, Rod Plum. Happy fucking Friday.
Yeah, I was reading what he said. So, Kenzie, from now on, you're probably going to have to harass Bill for the voice changer.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore, Kenzie. I handed it off. Got a new one and handed it off. I don't want that mess on me anymore. I'm done with GG.
Oh, well, let me show you guys. You might not want it back because I realized what the handle was shaped like. And I kind of.
Oh, dear
Here,
God.
hold on a second. I'll show you, motherfucker.
That's why his asshole hurts.
We do not need it back.
There you go. Now tell me that doesn't have a dual use. Am I wrong?
Oh, fuck.
Well, as long as you enjoyed yourself, I guess that's all that matters.
Well, I don't think the shape was an accident.
What the fuck have we done?
You created a monster.
I'm dying. I'm going to have to mute up because I can't stop laughing. He said ergonomic.
You're kidding her. Yeah, imagine the meeting the engineers had over there. Hey, Bob, I just got your proposal here, and would you come into my office, please, and leave the door open?
Oh, shit. Oh, there's your stash.
Bro, just in time. Just in time. I'm needing it right about now.
It's been a long day, Stash. Glad to see you.
Oh, that's something I haven't done in a while, really. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to
It's only
fucking
been
like
a few
all
hours.
those. all, all the squirrel. Well, that's a long time for me.
You're right. You're right.
All those. I mean, I'm not in the woods right now, but all the squirrels in my woods, all they fucking sell is crack. I mean, I realize it's made with cocaine, but it's not. Not it's just not my thing.
They've added to it. They done added to it. Oh,
So, did you guys like the urban exploring stream today?
After you got out of the trunk, that stream?
Right. Yeah, that one.
Yes. Yeah, I did. I did.
I tried to
I
stream
like
from the
exploring
trunk, but
old places like that.
yeah, that was the gas station I was telling you about, where the timeline goes right down the middle of it.
Yeah, that was so weird. We lost an hour and then got it back. I don't know. It was like within 15 minutes. I'm like, Mom,
Yeah,
where did the hour go? And then it was back.
yeah.
nowhere.
There's also a wormhole there where, I mean, yeah, things happen. When you get
Yeah.
that close to the timeline, like when you switch back and forth, sometimes, like let's say you're on Eastern and then you just drive across that parking lot. Like sometimes your phone will switch to that time and sometimes it won't. So when it, like I've lived that close to the timeline my whole life, dude. Our whole county isn't
I
even
would
on the
hate
same
that.
time, and
I
yeah,
would hate that
it's
so
messed.
much.
Bill, where's
I mean
Haley?
the line. What's that?
Tree is demanding drama.
Tree can go
Oh,
fuck
little
himself.
tree.
Oh,
Not right now.
sorry, Tree. I tried.
Not right now. Did
I
you
don't
ever
know for sure
go
if she's coming up.
did you ever go explore Central State in Indy when it was still there? It was the
Oh
oldest
yeah,
sane asylum.
yep.
I figured you would have. Pretty much
I'm
anybody who's lived in Indiana has checked that place out.
I'm waiting for the answer to that one, Gabby.
Were you like checked in or you checked it out?
I was well, but both. When they shut that place down, I was a resident, but
You
they
just
didn't tell me
wouldn't
they
leave,
shut it
would you?
down.
For
No.
No, well, it wasn't that. They just didn't tell me that they weren't shutting it down, and everybody left, just like my family.
for those that
Oh
don't know,
my
that
god.
sane asylum in Indiana.
That's what's wrong with all of us guys. They shut the insane asylum down.
That's really
Rolling
not a joke, though. When they
death.
did that, I mean, it put all these people out on the streets.
Yeah. It's a giant apartment complex now. Some of
There
it's
used to
still
be
there.
another one. There used to be another one over by Logansport. I forget the name of it. It was another state house that they shut down, but that place was creepy as fuck. We used to ride. It was kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We used to ride dirt bikes in there and camel met them up. So because the cops saw you there, they would arrest you.
Yeah, they
Um,
that's how they were at Central State too. Would just run. Just run.
mhm. And I'm not far from St. Joseph's College, and they renovated it now. But for a long time, there was an old across the highway from it, like way back up in the woods. There was an old building that used to be where they would teach Indians, Native Americans
I know
how to act like white people.
I know exactly where.
And there's oh, you've been there?
I haven't been there, but I have seen it.
Don't lie,
Yeah,
she
it's all renovated now, but when it was abandoned, I always heard all these stories that we used to go in there and play paintball and shit. I always heard all these stories about how the basement was haunted and all this shit. There's no fucking basement there. I've been all over that building. There's no basement.
Hmm.
You know, there was a story about how a bunch of one of the Indians assaulted a white woman, so the farmers went in there and took them all to the basement and killed all of them. I could never find anything. Like I went through microfilm at the library. I could never find anything about anything like that there. And there's no fucking basement.
Weird.
Hi, Bryden.
Hot right in.
Hope you and Lisa are having a good night.
Oh, MasterCard is here.
No, I haven't been reading the chat because I've been blabbing my gums. Well, you know what, Tree? She's admitted to all of that already, and she's apologized. You're not breaking any news here. We already know.
Uh-oh, Bryden, you're going to get in trouble.
Oh shit, what's Bryden doing now?
He's up and the wifey is in bed. And he's on the YouTube.
You're not going to come up here, Cat Eyes? Come and chat with us, lovey.
Rolling Stone, she's admitted it to me, and she's going to come back up here and talk about more of it. So you guys aren't breaking any news here. It's she's already told me a lot of things. I've seen a lot more than what you think.
We'll feel better soon, Cat Eyes. We love you. Oh, Damone Decker. Good evening. I see you decided on a last name finally.
Well, Cat Eyes, I hope you get to feeling better.
Can you guys hear all my crickets?
Hey, you guys, I'm going to have to come back in just a few minutes, okay?
Oh, you
All right,
you got
then.
one. Oh, never mind. All right, cool. Come on back.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I just got to check on something real quick. I'll be back.
Right on.
They are. The crickets are kicking. My porch is like my peaceful place. I like to chill out here at night. But the skeeters
Yeah,
and the crickets and the frogs, they don't play.
yeah. That's I can hear yours. The people, the folks at home are probably getting a double dose because I they can always hear mine too.
Oh, yeah. Party, party. Party, party. What's up, WPG?
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll say this right now. I was how can I word this delicately? I was pleasantly surprised by how Gabby looks. I'll say it that way.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Julie Jade, the babies are doing good. Well, my baby. The other one I handed off when I got back home. But mine's doing good. I already put it in the litter box and it went potty. My my big cat though, she's not too happy with me right now. She normally will come sit on the porch with me while I'm out here, and I'm trying to keep her in the house because I'm scared she's going to get mad and run away. So
I
you
tell you,
guys might hear
you want to
meow
you
from
want
the
to
living
fuck with people at parties. Just take a big shit in their litter box, man. Other people go there and be like, "What? You got a fucking lion or what?"
like, oh no, I ran out of toilet paper, so I did the drip dry. You know, one time, this is kind of gross, but one time I was like 23 or 24, maybe. I had gotten like my first house and had a big party. A bunch of my friends came over and we drank, and then we all passed out. And then the next morning, I woke up to clean everything up, and I go out to my yard, my backyard, and it's a pretty big yard. It had a privacy fence. Nobody could like really see anything going on. We weren't too crazy, I didn't think. But like I said, I go outside to clean stuff up, and there's just like a pile in my yard of poo. And I'm like, oh, that's weird because I don't have a dog or anything. Like I didn't have any pets at the time. So I
Mm.
was just like really, really off put by it. So I go in the house and I'm like, all right, whoever's in here asleep, you all need to get up and I want to know who pooped in my yard. Everyone, of course, is like, we didn't poop in your yard. We didn't poop in your yard. And then, like, I go to use the bathroom and I find one of my friends is asleep in the bathtub. And I'm like, no way. This is why someone, you asleep in my tub right now, are why someone had to poop in my yard. It was just a real shitty
Right.
situation.
Oh, literally.
Yeah. Gross, funny, weird
Yeah.
story.
I don't know what it is with drunk motherfuckers. I mean, I do some fucked up things when I'm drunk too, but like I don't crawl inside of people's dishwashers and try to sleep and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I mean, I had a friend one time when we were younger, we would drink and it would be, like five, six of us drinking and he would just get up and like go lay down somewhere and fall asleep and then like a little while later he'd be like drunk sleepwalking and then go pee and like random like you'd have to wake him up because you would think he was in the bathroom. Just weird
Oh
shit
yeah.
like that. Like you're messy, man. You can't just be peeing.
I had a friend like that too back. I don't know. We probably weren't really even technically old enough to drink, but like, yeah, he would bring a bunch of alcohol, drink all of it, pass out like before it got dark, and wind up like we'd have to wake him up several times because like it would just look like he was gonna piss himself. And this dude weighed 350 pounds, so it wasn't like you could just pick him up and throw him in a bathtub somewhere.
Right.
He was sloppy as fuck. And that same motherfucker, when we were old enough to drink, like, but these are all redneck towns around here, right? I mean, I'm not really a redneck, but I speak the language.
Oh yeah.
And this dude got into fucking like, to me, when I see a guy wearing makeup, I just want to kick his ass. Unless it's like, Kiss or somebody like that, right?
Hmm.
Um, I see a guy wearing makeup and I just want to kick his ass, right? That 350-pound motherfucker, we're in a redneck town going to a redneck bar. He showed up to my apartment in fucking full makeup. And I'm like, you stupid son of a bitch. You get, uh, you wash that shit off your face or we're not going anywhere.
Well, I know the first time I ever saw um, a man that was like wearing ladies' clothes, I was really, really young. I was a child and it was at a gas station. It was before my grandma died. So I was probably like 6 or 7, but I remember it like core memory. And it was like the gas station worker had just gotten off work and he came outside and just like took his uniform off and then just like had a little mini dress on under his uniform and was like adjusting it to try to make it, like not a shirt anymore to make it like a dress. And I just, as a little girl, I was just so confused. Like, I just, like, it hit me like a train. I'd never seen
Oh,
anything
yeah.
like that. So I
And,
was just
and
like,
now
what?
fucking libraries are hosting events and people are bringing kids. Fuck, man. If they tried that around here, they'd burn that library down.
Yeah. And like the drag shows where they have the kids like educational drag shows or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. That stuff
Yeah,
just
all that is an introduction to perversion. There's
yeah.
nothing. There is no reason to pull that bullshit at all.
Yeah, I'm not around
I mean,
babies.
I would wear women's clothes if the woman was still in them, but that's just me.
Oh, I had to get a blanket. It's kind of cold outside. Had to get me a little throw blanket. Summer's gone.
Oh yeah, fucking that whole thing. Tommy wants to be a bounty hunter. He has no fucking clue. No fucking clue what that's all about. It is not like catching predators. You don't have to handcuff a fighting predator.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk about Tommy. Just somebody brought it up in the chat, but go ahead, try to handcuff a full-grown fighting meth head and see what happens to you.
You guys ain't getting nothing out of me when it comes to Tommy. I know nothing of any of that. I'm just here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to turn this into that kind of stream. It just somebody said it in the chat, so.
No, you're good. Hi, Sarah.
I mean, when it comes to cross-dressing, whatever people are into, that's fine, whatever. But just don't fucking push it on our kids, and don't push it on me. I
Yeah,
lasted
definitely.
about two weeks on Twitter because I got into it. I really was on there to troll a local politician, but somehow I wound up somewhere and was arguing with these people about why I wouldn't date a trans woman. I mean, if it ever had a dick, I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not my thing.
Yeah, and I don't feel that it's right for people to, I guess, go hard on somebody for feeling that way, because, I mean, you're not coming at them for, like, being trans, I guess. So I guess, I don't know. I just think that's weird
No,
when people
I
are like,
wasn't. I mean, if an adult wants to do that, fine. Whatever you gotta do to try to make yourself happy. From
right.
the stuff I've read from people that have had it done, it does not make them happy. Most of them wind up, or not most, but a very high percentage of them wind up killing themselves later on.
Yeah, or just like being wrecked for the rest of their life. My brother, he's quite a bit younger than me, just finished high school. And I remember before he graduated, him coming home and telling me how there's children in his school that are trans, like going through surgeries. And to me, like, that's just
It's horrifying. I
crazy.
mean,
It's
that's
crazy.
not.
That's crazy to me, because I have had friends and a relative, I won't say which one, that went through a stage when they were like, I'm calling it a stage because that's what it was for them, where they were younger and were with someone of the same sex, and now they're like married and have children. So like, it's not, I don't know. I probably shouldn't even be saying as much as I've said.
Well, I mean, you're entitled to an opinion, you know.
I definitely don't feel like it should be pushed on children. I feel that it shouldn't,
Right.
like that, especially like the drag show sexualizing it in front of children. I don't. That's fucked up. Of course, that's fucked up.
That's the thing, and it's not the kids aren't can't be making these decisions themselves. It's crazy parents is what it is. I
Exactly
mean,
like
it
that. How is this? I mean, I get the internet and stuff now is just so totally wild and they're all exposed to it that way. But if a child that is in high school didn't have the internet, I don't know that when I was in high school, I honestly ever met a kid that said that they wanted to be the opposite sex. And that's just me personally. Like, I never met a kid when I was in school that was like, hey, I don't want, like, none of my girlfriends were like, hey, I want to be a boy. I feel like I'm a boy. Like, I just did never experience that. So I just don't, my brain doesn't float like that, I guess. I don't know.
I don't that I know of. I don't know of anybody either personally. Do I think it's possible that I mean, do I think it's possible that like a female brain got put into a man's body? You know, the way they developed. Yeah, I mean, birth defects happen every day. Why not? Why couldn't it be that?
Yeah.
And if they want to risk the surgery and the hormones, go for it. It's just don't fucking push it on me or my kids.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with that.
We had a I don't know how many people in here. You've been around more than like a year and a half. You'll probably know who I'm talking about. He went by. I'm sorry. They went by Sleeber, and Sleeber was trans, and then male to female. And when Sleeber came out, freaking people trolled them so bad. And but Sleeper is actually a really cool person. Very talented musician. We had a lot of conversations. Um, but he just got. I'm sorry. She just got trolled so bad. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
respect sleepers, so I will call them what they want to be called. But um, yeah. Well, let's see. I saw a question a long time ago. Um, I think it was Richard B asked where that place was at with all the graffiti. That was the gas station that I've talked about before. The line for the time zones goes right through it between Eastern time and Central time, and that's what I was really there to show people. But wound up doing a little bit of urban exploring while we were there. So
Yeah, I like exploring abandoned places like that.
we used to go. There's tunnels down by Purdue in Lafayette. Actually, there's tunnels all over that town, but we used to go down there and fuck around. And if you know where they're at and you know how to get into them, it's pretty wild down there.
Yeah.
They built them originally for the uh, for the partially for the Underground Railroad, and then they also used it to hide arms and stuff during the Civil War. So I mean, this shit's old.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Sheepdog says there's a fetish for everything. I guess why not getting kicked in the nuts? That's not my thing. I really try to avoid that one, but it's been my experience that anytime I've been, uh, well, you know what? I probably better not tell that story. Never mind.
Sheepdog. I had to investigate a community.
Mr. Building identify. So do I, Mr. Building. I am Dragon Force. Yeah. Boy, Sheepdog knows a lot about that.
Sheepdog. We're on to you, girl. You guys should sub to her channel if you haven't. I go watch her every now and then. She does
Yeah,
like wax melts and candles, scents and stuff like that. And
yeah.
she's got
You
the
can,
sweetest voice. So go
yeah,
sub to her right now.
you can drop your link, Sheepdog, if you want to. I
Something
prefer that
different.
only women go there because like I am the only guy on that channel and I like it that way.
Has nothing to do with any of this um, village stuff. So if you just ever want something different to watch, nice change of pace.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I've read that foot fetish is like the most popular fetish in the United States, but I just don't get feet, man. You know,
They're gonna
I'm just
think
not.
Dog's channel is a foot fetish channel.
It is.
Anyone who subs, it's because they think it's a foot fetish channel. Let us know who subs, Sheepdog.
That's why I subbed. I thought it was a ball busting channel. So all this time, I thought she was talking in code, and she really wasn't. Huh.
Is that really true, PatCon? You lying to me? Let's see.
Oh, I missed it. I
Part
tend
of your
to
brain,
ignore the weirdos.
part of your brain related to sexuality is close to the part that operates your feet. Your feet. Somebody look it up.
I don't know. the brain is complicated. Um, I forget the doctor's name, but he had done brain scans on a bunch of serial killers, and their brains are actually physically different than quote unquote normal people's.
Yeah.
And that art in that article, I think it was in the medical journal. Fuck, I can't remember. But yeah, I read nerdy shit like that. But in that article, he was talking about that, and he also said that the brains of gay men are different. Like he can X-ray your head until if you're gonna or not X-ray, he can do an MRI on your brain or a CAT scan or PET scan, one of them, and tell if you're potentially a serial killer, if you're gay, if you there's a bunch of stuff that there are actual physical uh, parts of the brain that are different.
Hmm.
Richard, I'll buy your feet pics, but you got to shave them damn toes, man.
You got hairy feet, Richard?
Well, okay. I can't message. Somebody just messaged me. If you're listening, if you want to come on, I will get rid of the person that you messaged me about.
All right, I'll go.
Not you. I'm talking about it in the chat. You're my date tonight. You ain't going nowhere.
I don't have the drama for the people. They don't want me here.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid the drama, but it's pretty much impossible.
I'm here for moral support for all of you.
I'm here for immoral support. So here, I'll throw out the link again. If that individual wants to come up still. We literally hear crickets. That's awesome.
I know. It's peaceful, though. It's better than a bunch of bullshit.
Well,
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
I'm just
Like a
no. You're
sailor.
right.
I'm a
You're
pirate.
right. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
I get it from my mom. The pirate part, anyway.
You know, my mom is very strictly religious, and I've only heard her cuss a handful of times, but I've still heard her cuss more than my dad.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine a world where my mom didn't cuss.
I I couldn't. It's been a long time since I heard her cuss, but like when she cusses, then like everybody stands up straight, and yeah.
You know, she means business. What kind of beer are you drinking, Damone? No one in your family cusses. Wow.
Well, I mean,
I
there's
mean,
nothing wrong with that. Like when my kids were little, I did watch my language. I'm not saying that they never heard me cuss, but like if a song came on that was particularly vulgar, I'd turn the volume all the way down. When that part came on or whatever. So I was very conscious when my kids were little, even though it's funnier and shit to see like a 2-year old cuss. I mean, you shouldn't teach them that, but it's funnier and fuck, man.
it is funny. My nephew one time, he he heard my sister say, "Damn," and he just came out of nowhere one day and said, "Damn," and like he knew where like he used it correctly, and I was just like, "Oh no." Well, now you can't say that around him anymore. He's picking up on it. Kids are cute.
Oh shit! What did Gremlin say? Oh, oh, you use the new word you learned on lock stream at home. Yeah, well, you might want to reconsider that.
What did we learn on Lockstream? What I miss?
Well, I think they just mean like just the general nature of how we talk on there. I'm pretty sure that's what they meant.
Gotcha. Hello,
Tree, you do
Locksmith.
realize that nobody cares what you think, right?
We don't give a shit, Tree. No one gives a shit. Not today. Maybe not tomorrow either. At least that's what I heard. Yeah, I think the sheepdog. I think so. I've never. I have some family members that I've never cussed around. Like my uncle is pretty. He's like a old school, like builds muscle cars and that kind of oil on his hands kind of guy, and he will cuss, but he's normally like very respectful around me and my sister and that kind of thing. So I won't cuss around him. I'm like still little 8-year-old me when I'm around my uncle. So I have like a couple family members that I just won't do certain things around. I think that kind of thing, it's like a environmental thing, cussing. And I feel like that's environmental. It's like who you're around, what you're exposed to, that kind of thing. Cause you just don't naturally fly off the wall and yell, fuck you, you know? Like, so some people, I guess, like if you're just, your parents don't do that, then you probably don't have a potty mouth.
Well, no, my parents don't cuss, and I fucking you've heard me. So I
Well,
mean,
that's,
when I was a kid, I didn't really, but like working in like I was a steel worker for 20 years, and you may as well be on a pirate ship in a steel factory because
yeah.
every
Well,
other
see,
word is fuck, you know.
that's what you were exposed to. That's like environmental. If you weren't there, if you were just like at home with your parents, though, you might not have been a pirate.
Yeah. Kal-El, yeah, it's probably upper 60s, lower 70s here right now.
Honestly, it's not that I don't care about the truth. I am, honestly, I just have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about. I don't.
Well,
I'm
they
just
tried to
here to
do
be.
all this exposure stuff like last year, and like nobody cared. And now there's even less people with them. So I mean, it's really not that big a deal.
Well, my thing is like if there's
I
something,
mean,
obviously,
they were proven liars anyway. So
I don't understand why spamming a chat, why you think spamming a chat is going to get it done if we're not talking about it right now. Spamming the chat is not going to get you what you want.
yeah,
Maybe just like send a
that's how
private
he thinks so.
message and like coordinate a time to do this or something, but not just be like babbling shit off saying that people don't give a shit when they just really don't know what the hell's going on. Tree, Doc, whoever else said whatever they said. Just saying. You're right, sheepdog. Cussing is fucking rude as fuck. Fuck.
Goddamn right. Pat Con, they were invited to go on locks multiple times and they wouldn't do it. So that's the
Yeah, I
thing.
don't
We
think
have
we
so many
give a
new people now. They have no idea what's going on. Last I saw, Twomper's YouTube channel had like 15 people, 15 subscribers, and most of them are his troll accounts, I'm sure. So I mean, nobody gives a fuck.
And there's honestly there's so much shit going on all the time. It's ridiculous to assume that anyone is completely caught up on all the bullshit at all times. So
Yeah.
it's not that people don't care about the truth. It's just that it's a fucking time and a place for everything. And we ain't doing that right now.
Rolling Stone, I said I was showing up where?
It's what is in the works, Treebuster. Again, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. I do not know anything that has to do with anything you guys are talking about.
And neither does he.
So I'm not really worried. I just feel like you think that everybody knows this truth thing you're talking about, and I am so completely lost. I don't. Yeah, sheepdog. I'm so lost too, girl. It's fine. We'll be lost together.
I said Haley might be coming on, but the stream isn't about that bullshit. She was just gonna come on and hang out.
Yeah, and he said that at the beginning, the very beginning.
All right, mods, don't ban them. Just keep timing out tree busters and anybody else that's starting this bullshit. This is not what the stream is supposed to be about, and I'm frankly tired of talking about it.
Man, these people are. You guys are ruthless.
Yeah, we've been through all this already, and they're just. I mean, have you seen what Tree looks like? And he was. I don't know what the deal was, but they were always saying shit about Dragonfly's teeth, but there's nothing, not a damn thing wrong with her teeth. And fucking Tree's a snaggletooth motherfucker. I mean, he looks like fucking Elmer Fudd on crack.
I don't. I think I've seen. I think I've seen a picture of him not too long ago because I had no idea who anybody was talking about, so I had to dig. Had to go creeping.
What do I think about Patty Mayo? Uh, I mean, the fact that he was like lying about the shit, saying that he's the real deal and he's not, I don't like that. But I mean, he's just a guy making content, so I really don't feel any kind of way about him other than when he got caught. I'm like, I knew he was phony, but I was in the business for 8 years. And when he got caught and tried to say that he was real, then that kind of, I don't like that. But
Treebuster, Gabby, you should just stay out of it if you don't know. Okay, so let me say this again. Treebuster, I have no fucking clue what you guys are talking about. I am not including myself in it, and let me say this again. There's a time and a place for everything, and we're not fucking doing this right now. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not here for this. I don't know what you're. I'm not in anything. So don't come at me like that, buddy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That simple.
oh, I can't tell if people have been taken out or not.
People are wild. We're just trying to chill. That's all.
Yeah, well, I don't want to block him in case he wants to come on here sometime, but he's gone for 5 minutes anyway. And then he'll be gone another 5 minutes and blah, blah, blah. It'll just keep going. And like anything recent with them, I'm kind of out of the loop on some of it. Like I didn't even know that Twomper had posted another picture of somebody else's child. I don't know how long he'd had up, but That's some fucked up shit. If you want to run with somebody that does that, Tree, fuck you. You can keep him.
Yeah, I don't believe in that. I don't agree with that.
The dragonfly tree's timed out.
Yeah, I didn't mean to offend anyone, but I'm just being honest. I don't know what the hell any of that shit's about, so I didn't
Yeah.
mean to include myself in that. So I'll stay out of it, but I just want to make that known that I'm not part of it. I have no fucking clue what's going on with that shit. So I'm just here to chill. I'm happy I
Yeah.
got a
This
new kitten today. That's all. People always have to turn it into something.
well, Richard, I didn't kill the kittens because I wanted them to get a little bit bigger before I ate them because there's not much meat on them when they're that small.
He's lying. That's why he had the other family bring that other kitten back. Got it in the pot right now.
Did you hand over the other one to the whoever it was supposed to go to?
Yeah, I did. So funny story about that actually. I stopped at my sister's house on the way home to show her, and my cousin was there. And so the neighbor that was going to get the other kitten, it wasn't like I didn't tell her for sure if you had another kitten or not. She was just like, if he has another one. And I was like, okay, I'll let you know tomorrow. This was when I had talked to her. So when I got to my sister's, my cousin was like, oh my God. So I just let my cousin have that one. And I'm just going to tell this. I mean, unless you want to get rid of that other kitten you have, I can still give it to her. But I'm just going to tell her that there wasn't another one because I felt bad. My cousin has a daughter and
Right.
she was just so in love with it, like right away. I'm like, I'm not going to tell this kid no. So I'll be
Right
able
on.
to see progress of that one too. Send you
You
pictures.
gave them
Yeah,
you
I
gave
did.
them the warmer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did give her the medicine and I let her keep the bag so that she's kind of dingy sometimes, so I didn't want her to
Right.
give it to him like a week early or a week late or something and it not do the full dose or what the full whatever it needs to do. Because I think that's
Right.
how it works, right? If you don't give it to him on time, it just kind of like cancels out the first dose.
Yeah, I really don't know. All I know is we gave them a dose today, and they need another one in exactly 2 weeks. But I really don't. If it was 2 days early, I have no idea if that would do anything to them or not.
Yeah, I don't think a couple days would really matter, but just like if she just forgot for like a week or two or something, I feel like that might mess the routine of the
Yeah, I'm
medicine up
sure.
or something.
I'm sure. I mean, it wasn't too long ago. I couldn't remember if I was supposed to take 2 pills every 4 hours or 4 pills every 2 hours. So I had to take it both way to make sure I got it right.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of pills, I don't have any on me. That sucks.
Well, we kind of had a party earlier.
Uh, Gila guy. I hope I'm saying that right. If you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, I would be happy to stuff a kitten in there and mail it back to you.
Jeff is at the bad guys stream. Well, that's good to
Oh
hear.
shit, bad guys live right now. I thought that
Bad
wasn't
guys.
until.
He
Fuck, I
started
forgot
early.
about that. Well, I'm gonna shut this down then because I want to see what happens with bad guy. Everybody, uh,
Being
go to bad
bananas.
guy stream. Go to bad guy stream and tell him I sent you.
All right,
I'm gonna shut this
guys.
down. Appreciate you coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having
Can
me.
somebody drop before I shut this down, can somebody drop Bad Guy's link for Cal and whoever else needs it? Yeah, go to Bad Guy. Tell him I sent you.
All right, guys. Good night. Thank you again for the kitty bill.
Hey, no problem. I'm sure we'll
All right.
have more because them cats always be fucking.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Appreciate y'all for coming, and thank you for dropping his link. Everybody head over there. Oh, and stay naked.